Hi all, AzzaWF1 here and welcome back to another quick video. So we've just completed the Belgian GP and that is the second week of the F1 Clash Community Championship done and dusted. I know what you're all after. How did Alfa Romeo and the other teams do this week in this round? And obviously overall, how did they do as well? So we're going to dive into the standings over at cc-23.com. and bring you the latest leaderboards and results. And we also have some scores. Now, scores have been produced, and you can see the median average for your team, and you can see how you compare to the other teams week 1 and week 2. So let me know what you think down below. Now, I must point this out. This is not ketchup. I haven't just had my dinner. The plague of the spots is back, and we're fighting it. But are Alfa Romeo fighting at the top of the leaderboard, or have they moved down? First time I'm seeing this, so let's head into it. Let's go to the website, check out the scores, and see if Alfa Romeo are on top.
So last week at the Hungarian Grand Prix, or the week before, considering when you're watching this video, we came out on top with 25 points, followed by Soteris's Alpine and Alpha Tauri of Trey Bugatti, Williams, and we'll find out who Williams was, Macasual Mobile Gaming, and then we have Preco F1 in P5. So we scored top dollar last week, and we're about to find out who has taken the top spot for the Belgian GP this time around. So here we go, and let's have a look at the results. So as we scroll up slowly, we've got Red Bull top of the screen, who are 10th. So Ash van der Leyen still, unfortunately, consistent with 1 point. I'm sure she'll pick the game up with the team, but 1 point then for Red Bull. I'm sure Red Bull are not used to be the opposite side of it. We move on to P9. Remember, this could be Alfa Romeo, it could be anybody at P9, and the P9 this week for the Belgian GP goes to McLaren, engine mode 11, the content creator. He sits in P9 for the Belgian GP. P8, did we get above P8 as Alfa Romeo? P8 goes to Ferrari, so Gaming with King, with the probably popular teams, 3 very popular teams at the bottom, I must also say. 4 points go the way of Ferrari. So P7, who is P7? Is it Alpha? No, Haas F1 team are 7th place. The Frenchy Gaming over on TikTok scores 6 points for him and his team for this week. So, moving into 6th place. 6th place this week goes to Alpha Tauri. So, Alpha Tauri taking the 6th position. Trey Bugatti. And that will move us to the top 5. So, we know we're in the top 5 at the moment. But who is in 5th place? 5th place will go, as we don't want to do that. 5th place goes to Aston Martin. So Aston Martin taking P5, and that is 7 World Racing. So a big jump for them as well this week compared to last week. So top 4 it is. 4th place goes to Mercedes, 12 points. I think it's fair to say Preco and the team, I think with P5 last week, have moved up 1 position. So great job by themselves. So it brings us to the podium positions. P3 to P1. Who have we got? Have we made it to 3rd place? Or have we got higher? P3 goes to Williams. So Williams, Casual Mobile Gaming with another solid round, moves Williams into P3. So it's me and Soteris of Alpine to fight it out again for the top 2 positions. And let's see who wins it. Is it Alfa Romeo and AzzaWF1, or is it Alpine with Soteris the president? Who's it going to be? Let's see, as P2 goes to Alpine. So Alpine take P2, solid round for them as well. And for all you Alfa Romeo players and fans, that can only mean one thing. Alfa Romeo take the top spot in the Belgian Grand Prix 2023. Huge effort, massive well done to Alfa Romeo and all teams, and good luck to everybody going forward. But what a round for Alfa Romeo, and that's going to be looking incredibly good. So let's see overall standings. Red Bull with 2 points, McLaren with 5, Ferrari have got 10, Aston Martin 13 points, Haas F1 14 points. Top 5, Mercedes 22, so a bit of a gap there already. P4, AlphaTauri, close battle, 23 points. P3, Williams 27, and then the top 2, which were the top 2 in these weeks, Alpine open up a gap of 36 points with 2 second place finishes, and P1 goes to the beautiful Alfa Romeo. 50 points in total scored, 2 lots of 25, 2 P1s, and Alfa Romeo have probably got a nosebleed, the team itself, because we are so high. But can we keep it up? Massive congratulations to the team, and let's motivate to do this yet again. So a lot of people, rightly so, have been asking for data on how teams are doing, because we didn't know beforehand the scores. And now we do. We do get the average for each team for the first 2 weeks as well. So you can really now see how the teams are doing. So let's go from the bottom to the top. No particular order, apart from the fact it looks like it's in alphabetical. So Williams, you can see week 1, 6,150. Against week 2, 6,050. So they decreased their score week 2 versus week 1. Red Bull improved, gained another just under 500 points. Mercedes increased by 700. McLaren also seen an increase with another 350 or something. Probably more than that. 350. Haas, it made a small improvement as well. Ferrari improved. Aston Martin improved. So a lot of improvements. Alpine were probably one of the first teams to have the biggest drop, where they lost over 1,000 according to their score. AlphaTauri had a bigger drop with a massive 4,600 points dropping on week number 2. So the real big loser in points-wise was AlphaTauri this week. And then you can see for our team, all you Alfa Romeo players and fans, week 1 we had a massive 16,400. And we went and improved that by an extra 1,000 in week 2. So compare that to our week 2 scores. Alpine, who were in second, we've got just under a 6,000 buffer to Alpine. But every week can still change. It only takes a few results to swing these scores around. So Alfa Romeo, keep at it, keep going. And let's see what damage we can do and hopefully sit at the top. Make sure you're in my Discord. Link is down below. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and fingers crossed we can improve again into week number 3.